coming back to tutoring, Katerina, in your opinion, why are a lot of schools opting for tutoring services in US? And according to you, what are the top 2 or 3 things that they look for?
Since I'm no longer at school, I probably will just tell you my opinion on how I view things. Well, first of all, since the beginning of all this pandemic, the number of children who wanted to get homeschool education almost tripled in the US. And of course, it's not always feasible to arrange high quality, learning and teaching being at home. So this is where tutoring, virtual tutoring comes very handy. So you can sign up for certain courses that you cannot learn anywhere else, right, and still get quality education. At the same time, it seems like there are some political things happening in the US right now that many parents are quite unhappy with in public schools. And that can be ranging from, forcing children to wear masks while being at school, or learning something that from some kind of a guest speakers that parents don't want to see in the schools of their children. So I think there is some kind of a, really a push to transform schooling in general. And this is where I think a lot of parents will be willing to search for solutions outside of those given, norms of education that many of us have experienced in our life, and we were just fine with that. So there is definitely a big change going on right now. And I think the schools will be different. The schools will be different and education will be different just about, again, 3-5 years from now. And this is for all of us being in education is actually to, adjust to the demands of time. Because I care deeply about children, and I feel so sorry for their childhood being almost broken by all this happenings right now. So we really want to help that smoother transition to allow them to gain knowledge, but at the same time be nurtured, at the same time be given to them what they are here for. So this is how I view this situation that's happening, and this is why I think people turn to tutoring.
I think also because, when I was a child, it was expected that my parents would help me with my homework. Parents don't have time. They don't have time to do that. And they maybe don't even understand the material. So therefore, we need to, we know the term, it takes a village, right? So engaging a tutor is growing your village to help you raise your children. It's an important thing.
All right. Sure. Makes sense. Just wanted to sort of reiterate that we are also organizing a couple of live webinars around exam-induced stress and mental health. And this is going to be an interactive session with a couple of students being there in the webinar, and maybe a lot of things to learn from you, Ambika and Katerina. So we really wish to have you in that webinar. Katerina, would you like to share any closing remarks with the audience?
I think we've covered quite a lot of important things, but I do believe what you do and what your company is doing is much needed. And I just really want what I'm passionate about, and this is what I also kind of trying to convey to my students. They need to find themselves in this life, and it shouldn't be a tutoring for subjects and not for highest scores in those subjects. There should be a meaningful tutoring for success and accomplishment and fulfillment in life. So this is I believe, the true meaning of this one-on-one interaction that can be so important and life-changing.
Absolutely. So tutoring not for marks, tutoring for success is my takeaway. Thank you so much, Katerina, for that.